Okay, let's take a tour of Bearcoot 036 engine. It's a Lycoming IO360 C1A. So that's injected, opposed, 360 cubic inch. Let's see, C1A, we'd have to look that up to figure out what that designation stands for. Well, let's see the modifications to it. We have 10-to-1 pistons for compression, 10-to-1 compression. The intake ports and exhaust ports have been flow balanced, ported, and polished. We have a custom designed and fabricated 2-to-1 exhaust on each side. The standard exhaust on the Bearcoots with the 180 horsepower Lycoming come out in this area here. They come at the split of the cowl, and there wasn't enough room with this installation. The IO or angle valve Lycoming, the cylinders are wider and longer, so it stuck out through the cowling and got too close to the wing root to get the exhaust through there. So it also has dual electronic ignition. On this side we have the light speed, and we were running a standard magneto, slick magneto, on the left side for a while, and then we elected to go to a PMag. You probably can't see it buried in there, but it has a built-in alternator capability, so if you lose power, you're not just running on the battery, you actually are generating spark. So that has the redundancy of having the magneto feature and also the benefit of having the electronic ignition. We have two oil coolers, one on the firewall, and this is a source of a lot of flight testing problems. We ran with one oil cooler for a while, and we just couldn't keep it cool, especially in the summer, so we now have two, a 10-row cooler on the aft baffling and a 7-row cooler up on the firewall. Now we have a smoke system installed. The smoke pump is in the wing root area under that access door, and the feed line is this blue hose that goes into a collector manifold right there, and it's a 3/8 feed line that splits to 4 1/4-inch stainless steel lines up to each exhaust stack, and it generates quite a lot of smoke. We also have a lightweight fan, we call it our cowl fan, that is automatic. Once the temperature in the cowl reaches a certain point, the computer knows to turn the fan on if the master's on, and it helps on the ground, and especially after you shut down, it will help evacuate some of the hot air in the cowl. On top here, the temperature sensor is what I was talking about. That sends the information to the computer, and it knows whether or not we're on the ground or flying. Obviously there'll be two sets of temperature ranges, and if it exceeds either the on the ground range or in the air range, it will send an indication to the cockpit, so I'll know there's potentially a fire in the engine compartment. That might give me a little extra time in planning for an emergency. So I think we've covered just about everything we've done to this engine. The cowling, because the engine is larger than a standard 180 horsepower parallel valve engine, we had to extensively modify it, and I'll show you that in the walk around video when the cowling's on.